Hi there, my name is Annie. I am a yoga and English teacher, and I'm here to help you find confidence in your English yoga practices. So, the aim of these classes is that you can confidently practice yoga and English or find the inspiration you need for your own yoga classes in English. Today, we're going to practice yoga to calm down, relax, and maybe even wind down after a long day. So it's really good for the evening, just before bed, or whenever you feel you need it the most. Let's take a moment in our seated position, and you can come into any seated position you like. If you're seated in meditation pose or sukhasana, take the skin from underneath your sitting bones, lengthen the spine, relax the shoulders, relax your jaw, the muscles in your face, and bring your hands on your knees, on your legs, wherever they naturally fall. There's no need to do anything, to be anywhere. Just take in a moment and check in with how you feel. If you like, you can close your eyes. And start to notice the sensations in the body. Notice where your mind is, where your thoughts go. And allow yourself to become present, arrive in this practice. Notice the breath. And rather than changing it or deepening it, just notice where it is and what it tells about your well-being at the moment. If you'd like to set an intention for this practice, you can do so now. But it's optional, you don't have to. In your time, open your eyes and come to lay flat on your back. Straighten the legs out long. Bring the hands next to your hips. Roll the shoulder blades under the body. And push the lower back towards the mat. It doesn't have to touch the mat, just creating more sensation of your back connected to your mat. Make fists with your hands, bringing the thumbs in first, curling the fingers around it. And activate your hands, your palms. Bring tension into the lower arms, your upper arms, your shoulders. Make your way down through your chest, your core, the glutes, your thighs and hamstrings, the calf muscles, and your feet. Feel how the whole body is now tensed and activated. And on an exhale, release completely. One more time. Make fists with your hands. Bring the thumbs in and curl your fingers around it. Activate your hands and palms, your lower arms, upper arms, shoulders, the core, your hips, glutes, thighs, calf muscles, and your feet. On an exhale, release. Let go of the breath and notice how you feel. One last time. This time by yourself. Bring intention or activation in all of the muscles, all of your body. Push away from you. And when you're ready, on an exhale, let go completely. Maybe move your fingers, your hands, your feet, your ankles. And in your time, bring the lower belly in, push the lower back towards the mat, and hug the knees towards the chest. Give yourself a big hug, sway from side to side, find what you need. Then take the right knee, bring it as close to the chest as possible, and straighten the left leg out long. Point the toes or flex the toes towards your face. Again, really bring the lower back onto your mat. Let go of your shin, bring your arms into a T. With your core active, let yourself drop or fall over with control to the right. Your choice, toes pointing towards your head or toes pointing forward. And take your gaze over to the left. Shoulders are pushing into the mat. And on an exhale, come into your twist. Breathe. Press your fingertips on the floor. Activate your core. Turn your head back to center. And with control, just as you came down, bring the legs back up. Hug both knees into your chest. Maybe find your sway. Now hug your left knee into your chest and straighten the right leg out long. Inhale. On an exhale, let go of your shin, arms into a T. Active core. Slowly let your legs fall over to the left. Your choice, point the toes forward or towards your face. And take the gaze over to your right hand this time. Come into your twist. Press your fingertips firmly into the floor. Activate your core. With control, lift both legs just as you came down, back to center. Hug both knees into your chest. Find a sway. And now start to roll along the length of your spine to make your way up to seated position. Take it easy. Let gravity do the work until you're up and you're seated at the front of your mat. Place your right hand next to your hip and on an inhale, lift the left arm up high. Bend through the right elbow and find your side bend. Gaze in front of you or gaze up to the ceiling. Try to keep the shoulder away from the ear and breathe here. Inhale, come back up and exhale, drop the left hand. Lift the right hand on an inhale and exhale, bend into the elbow. Find your side bend on the left and again look in front of you or towards the ceiling. Shoulders away from the ears and breathe. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, drop your hands and take a breath here. Place your hands in front of you. Come up to all fours. Bring the knees underneath the hips, wrists underneath the shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Press through the fingertips, the sides of your palms and your knuckles. Press through the tops of the feet and activate your core. Keep a micro bend in the elbows. On an inhale, drop the belly, lift your head for cow pose. Exhale, round the spine, drop your head for cat pose. 2 more, inhale, come into cow. Exhale, come into cat. Last one. Beautiful. Come to sit on your heels and widen your knees as much as you like. Straighten the arms out long in front of you and maybe sway your way down. Place your forehead on the mat. Find child's pose. Breathe here and find your connection with the earth. On an inhale, lift your head. Walk your hands over in line with the right knee. Inhale, find length in your spine. Exhale, release. If you like, you can bring the left hand on top of the right and find more of a stretch in the left side body. If you want even more, take the right hand around the spine towards the inside of the left thigh into a bind shape. Breathe here. Stay present. Allow yourself to really enjoy this practice and relax whatever time of the day it is. On an exhale, come out, bring the fingertips back on the floor and walk your hands over through center, opposite side. Inhale, find length in your spine. Exhale, release. If you like, place the right hand on top of the left. And if you want more, take the left hand towards the inside of the right thigh. Breathe here. On an exhale, come out. Place both hands on the mat and make your way back to center. Place your hands in front of you, lift back into all fours. Knees underneath your hips, and this time arms out long in front of you. Place the lower belly down and slowly shovel your way all the way to Cobra. Inhale, lift the chest, keep your shoulders low. Exhale, let yourself fall. Inhale, lift. Press through the tops of your feet. And exhale, let go. One more, find your rhythm. And after your last one, straighten the right arm out long. Bend the left knee. Push through the left fingertips and drop or fall over to your right. Open the hips. Keep your left knee bent. Option 1, take your arm overhead. Option 2, interlace your hands behind you. Whatever feels right today, there's no competition. You don't need to be anyone. You don't need to be anywhere. Listen to your body. Listen to what feels good. And breathe. On your next exhale, release. Place the left hand next to your chest. Roll over back to center and lift into Cobra. Maybe a little bit higher this time. Exhale, release. Opposite side. Straighten the left arm in line with the shoulder. Bend the right knee. Push through the right fingertips and slowly roll over to your left side. Place your cheek on the mat and your head on the mat. Option 1, take your right arm overhead. Option 2, interlace your hands behind you. And again, if that feels uncomfortable, don't force yourself or push yourself into anything that doesn't feel right. Find your variation and breathe. After your last exhale here, release your hands. Place your right hand on the mat and come back to your cobra. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Slide the arms forward, lift the chest and come into Sphinx. Press through the tops of your feet, lift your knees off the mat. Press through your pubic bone and bring your navel towards your spine. Open the chest, shoulders low away from the ears. Breathe here, stay active. And see if you can notice where exactly in the body you're activated. Try to relax your glutes, really let the strength come from your thighs and your lifted kneecaps. Opening the chest. Inhale. On an exhale, come down. Place your hands on the mat. Roll back to all fours. Tuck the toes. Lift the knees and lift into downward dog. Bend your knees. Walk your dog. Firmly press through the fingertips. Roll the insides of the elbows towards your ears. Broaden the back body. And stretch the hamstrings, your calf muscles. If you like, you can come to stillness. And take a couple of breaths there. And if you like, keep moving. There's no right or wrong here. On your next inhale, look forward and step your feet halfway the mat. Bring your hands next to your feet or right in front and keep a generous bend in the knees. Wrap opposite elbows and find a sway from side to side into your forward fold. Let your exhale, let you come down further. And again, don't be afraid to bend your knees as much as you like. The aim is not to be super straight here, but just really relax and calm the nervous system. On your next exhale, let go of the elbows. Place your right hand in the center or right between your feet. On an inhale, lift the left arm up high. And if you like, straighten through the left leg. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. And on an exhale, switch your hands. Bend your knees and lift the right arm up high. If you like, straighten through the right leg and look up to the ceiling. Breathe here. And after your last exhale, bend both knees and come down. Inhale, place your hands on the mat. Lift halfway, keep your knees bent. Exhale, slowly sink your seat all the way down and come into Malasana squat or yogic squat. I'm going to turn towards you so you can see me, but feel free to stay where you are. And here, keep your heels lifted or place them flat on the mat, whichever you prefer. Place your hands in front of your heart and then press the elbows into your knees. Press the knees into your elbows. And this pose can seem a lot easier than it is. We really want to stay active and breathe here. After your exhale, place the left hand on the mat. Inhale, lift the right arm overhead. Find your side body stretch. Inhale. On an exhale, replace your hand. Inhale, lift the left arm overhead. Side body stretch. Inhale here. Exhale, release. Back to Malasana squat, one breath. And after your exhale, bring the hands behind you. Come to sit on your bum. Straighten the legs out long in front of you. Find length in your spine. And if you like, take again the skin from underneath your sit bones, so you can really feel the sit bones rooted in the floor. Lift the right knee and place the sole of the foot on the inside of your left thigh or on the outside of your left thigh, whichever you prefer. Hug the knee into your chest. Place the right hand behind you. Inhale, find length. And exhale, twist. 2 breaths here. On your exhale, turn back to center. Place the right ankle right behind the left knee. Walk your hands forward. Inhale, find length. Exhale, release. And you've got a few options here. If you like, you can place your hands on your foot, maybe on the mat, or grab a block right in front of the foot so you can find length. If you don't feel comfortable this deep, bring yourself back up again and just stay here. There's no right or wrong, this is your practice. You're not practicing to prove anything to anyone and neither to yourself. So find what's comfortable and try to relax your head, your neck and your shoulders. And then exhale, release. Bring yourself back up. Straighten both legs in front of you. And maybe tap your thighs or the hamstrings on the mat. Opposite side. Bring the left knee towards the chest. Sole of the foot next to the thigh. Or maybe the outside of your thigh. Hug the knee into your chest. Place the left hand behind you. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist. Breathe here. On an exhale, come out. Place your left foot right behind the right knee. And again, find your variation. Find what feels right for you. However, I do recommend to take the same variation on both sides. So place your hands on your foot, your mat, and maybe further backward. Inhale. And exhale, release. Relax your head and neck. Become aware of the sensations in this deep stretch. And then exhale, release. Slowly make your way back up. Straighten both legs. Tap your thighs, the hamstrings on your mat. Inhale, find length. Walk your hands forward. Inhale, find more length. Maybe bend your knees. And on an exhale, release. Bring your belly onto your thighs. Your head close to your knees. And let your exhale help you to get deeper into the forward fold. Again, relax your head, your neck, your shoulders. And breathe here. Slowly lift your head. Come all the way back up. Bend your knees and make your way onto your back. That's where we started. Bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees fall over to each side. So having the knees into cobbler's pose or butterfly. Relaxing the hands right underneath the thighs or maybe on top. Shoulders underneath the body. Inhale. And exhale completely. Let go of everything that doesn't longer serve you. Anything you no longer need. Whatever thoughts, emotions, feelings, sensations have been occupying your mind or your behavior. Let go. Take one final moment to really soak in the nutrients of this practice, but also spending that final moment with yourself, for yourself. Start bringing in some movement into your fingertips, your toes. Bring the knees together. Hug the knees into your chest. Fall over to one side. Push yourself back up to seated. And take one last moment here. Acknowledge yourself for showing up to the mat. for taking the time to practice, for taking some time to work on your mental and your physical, but also your emotional and spiritual health. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. And if you like this practice, please like and subscribe and share the video with your friends. I'm taking requests, so if you have any other practices or asanas that you would like in the future, don't hesitate to write me and I will add them to the list. I will see you again soon.